What's up, family? So, there's something that I wanted to get out. A lot of people have been fooled, by churches and by everything that we were programmed by. And, it all started to click for me and make sense when I understood that it made sense to me on why the news, why they spread so much fear, why they're constantly putting negativity on there. Like, things that they put on the news happens every single day, but they're only going to put it on there if it's something that's going to trigger the masses, right? And what I came to understand is, y'all, is the reason that they always do things like this. The reason why during the elections and all this, every single time something crazy happens, it's to put people in fear. It's to get people emotional. And when it comes to the churches and it comes to everybody else that constantly, they want you to think that you have to seek power from this other entity. They want you to think that you have to go inside of a church to seek God. They want you to think that, that you need an outside source to get the desired outcomes that you have. And the fact of the matter is you see, when people read the Bible, they only pluck out parts that they want to take out of it. But the parts that mean the most, the parts that are the most important, they don't put emphasis on them. Like, you are made in his image. Like, you are made in God's image. That means that you don't have to go anywhere except inside to get the source. That as long as you can tap in, as long as you can connect to the source, that there is no outside entity that matters. That's why I don't watch the news. That's why I don't pay attention to nothing that's going on around me. That's why I completely disconnect from social media. Like, if people see me on social media, they might see me, post some motivational stuff on there, or maybe a picture with some motivation on there or something like that. And then I hop right off. I'm not scrolling through all the nonsense. Look, in this season, you got to protect your energy at all costs. And I realize that, like, there's so many distractions. There's so many things around us that people want to push on us and get our vibration down and get outside of yourself. So if you can disconnect, if you can unplug from what everything else is going on around you and plug into the source, your intuition, your spirit is right here is the authentic voice of God. All the times that you think about this, all the times that you have thought about doing something that you knew you shouldn't. How did you know that you shouldn't? Your conscience. Your conscience is God. You are made in his image. So how do you think he's going to speak to you? If you are made in his image, then it's in your core. It's right inside here, in your spirit, in your heart. And if you can untap from all the nonsense around you, let me give you this. Do it for a year at least. Untap for the rest of this year. Untap from the source that's draining you. Untap from the source that's distracting you. Stop worrying about anything that's going on in the world. Anything. That's what I did. That's what I do. And I'm telling you, not only is my level of peace at an all-time high, but my level of clarity is at an all-time high. My level of energy is at an all-time high. That's the first step that you need to take. If you are trying to manifest, if you are trying to step into abundance, the first thing you need to do is unplug from the things that are distracting you. Unplug from the things that are lowering your vibration, your frequency, and raise your frequency. So you raise your frequency by reprogramming your brain, reprogramming your spirit, reprogramming your body. Every single thing that you have been doing or taught to do, flip it around and do the opposite. So while everybody's having fun, you're staying at home, locking in on spirituality, reading, working out, meditating on, people's version of meditating is different than mine. When people say that they're meditating, most people think about like sitting there like this with your eyes closed and meditating. And sometimes that's okay. But prayer and meditation, I walk in that. I'm a walking prayer, a walking meditation. You get what I'm saying? My frequency is prayer. Like it says, faith without works is dead. So the works that I do every single day is my faith, is my prayer, is my frequency. You keep stacking wins, stacking wins, stacking wins all day long. And you do it over an extended period of time. And you're unplugged from all the negativity. Because that's the number one thing that people can't do, of why they can't be successful or why they can't get to the goal that they want to get to. They don't understand. They think that they're doing everything right. Or maybe they are doing most things right. But the problem is if you're still plugged in to the old frequency, you can't step in to the new frequency. You can't raise the frequency if you have an anchor pulling you down. What goes into your mind, what goes into your spirit, what goes into your heart is lowering your vibration, is lowering your frequency. People, places, and things around you matter. Unplug from it all and raise your frequency and your vibration. In all ways, mind, body, and soul. Pyramid. There's a reason why the pyramid in ancient times was built, of why it's the strongest structure. If you look at it, it's shaped like a triangle. Mind, body, spirit, strength. Mind, body, and spirit equals strength all around. You need it all around. So you need to watch what you're eating. You need to watch what you're taking in, not just into your body, but into your mind. Watch what people you allow around you. Because the way people talk to you, negative people, draining your energy. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing and lock in for the rest of this year. And focus on nothing but self-development, nothing but growth, nothing but frequency. You need to look at it as if every single thing that you do, you're thinking to yourself, is this going to raise my frequency or is it going to lower my frequency? If you can do that for the rest of this year, your next year will manifest all the things that you want. But there's another key to it. Not only do you have to raise your frequency and drop all the vices, drop all the things holding you back, drop all the things distracting you. But the first step into the manifestation is belief. You have to believe it first. So you can't think like, how can I become this person? You need to think in future tense. Think, I'm already the person that makes $1 million, or I'm already the person that's successful. I'm already the person that owns the business, or I'm already the person that is in shape. Keep telling yourself that day in, day out. You are already that person. And ask yourself, how did I get here? How did I visualize that person that you want to be? And think, how did I get here? And when you get the downloads on how you got there, you need to write them down, because that's the steps, that's the actions that you need to continue to take every single day. Not just the steps that you need to take, but like I said, the things that you have to drop that aren't serving you. So it's time that we step into the rest of this year as if this is a new year. People want to wait until January. Forget wait until January and start now. Finish this rest of this year like your whole entire year next year depends on it, because it does. So if you're doing the same things that you did since January and you haven't seen strides, you haven't seen yourself progress, then this is the part that you're missing, is the frequency. Not only your frequency, but the things that are lowering your frequency. All things, people, places, and things. I consider them all vices. It's the same thing as a drug. Things that lower your frequency. So I love y'all, man. And like I always say, stay focused, stay positive, stay blessed, and keep the kingdom mindset. I'll see you on the next one. Salute.